Welcome to Mr. Science video number 1. Woo! Okay, so first of all, I need to turn myself into a scientist. And at the same time, I'm turning all you guys into little scientists. Okay, just so you know, this is Mr. Science video blasting out of Victory Primary School. Woo! 2013. When I put this on, I turn into a scientist. Remember, you guys? And then when I turn into a scientist, you guys all turn into little scientists. Alright, so today we're looking at solar danger. Okay, serious danger. We're looking at the sun. Not looking at the sun. Don't ever look at the sun, because it'll burn your eyeballs off. Unless you have some of these. Okay, these are good. These are like eclipse glasses. So if you're looking at the sun, if you're looking at something like this, you can go, ah! Okay, so this is the only way you can look at the sun. Today is the sun. The sun, the power of the sun, and how the sun gives you heat, and it also gives us light, energy. But even for these, don't look at the sun. Don't look at the sun with these on, okay? It will seriously damage you. The sun gives you heat. It's just the main source of heat and energy, light energy, in the world. And all energy comes from the sun. You guys know that the sun is a star. And the reason that it's so hot is that we're so close to it. And if we were far away, it would be cold. And if we're closer, it would be too hot. So the Earth is in actually quite a really good place. So we're really lucky that we can have light.
Aha! In the sun, it's hot. Ooh, in the sun, it's hot. Sun, woo! Hot in the sun. Yeah. In the sun, oh, it's hot.
In the shade, it's not.
In the sun, it's hot.
In the shade, it's not.
Hot. In the sun, hot.
Not in the shade. Cold. Bird cold in the shade.
The sun hits the Earth. There's two things it does. First thing it does, a lot of the heat absorbs. So that's a big word. Absorb is like when it holds it and sucks it in like a sponge, will absorb water. So when you hold this, like say this is the sun, you hold this there, you can feel the heat. You can feel the heat that absorbs into the sponge. And the other thing it does, it reflects. All right, so that's pretty good. You can see it reflecting. So when you get when it sucks it in, you get the heat. And when it reflects light. Looking at the sun today, this is very exciting. Welcome to Mr. Science video number 2. These are the teaching materials that we're going to be using. And you can find these in your school or through the Ministry of Education. So one is solar energy, sun power on Earth, and the other one is our star, the sun.